Hello, everyone. This is Forrest Price with your Monday Moments. Hope everyone is having a blessed day so far. Let's get the other stuff out of the way before we get to the topic. Yes, it is Monday. Yes, this is the same shirt I had on yesterday. It's been washed. But I just wanted to put it back on for the video because I said I might do it last night, but I actually didn't. So don't be confused. This is Monday. So I've only had a couple that weren't a Monday. This is really a Monday. Second thing, I want to thank again everyone who gave shoes to my shoe drive. We had our first pickup last Friday. We had well over 300 pairs just from my church, but other churches also contributed, so we probably had well over 1,000 shoes. Now, I'm still collecting shoes. There'll be another pickup in like 2 weeks. So if you still want to donate your shoes, get a hold of me, get a hold of my church, Ward AME, and greatly appreciative. As you can hear, I'm listening to Aretha, and I want to thank everyone who gave her such a homecoming. At first I have to admit I was a little ticked that so many people were giving shouts out to her who don't even listen to her. And it kind of felt a little hypocritical. But you know what? There are a lot of people in history I don't know. I don't follow. But I still give them their props. So I got that out of my mind. And it was a great long celebration. Even though I didn't watch a minute because I don't watch TV. So I didn't watch any of it, but I've seen a couple of clips, and of course I've heard other people talk about it. So what a great homecoming, and we found out so much about her that we didn't already know. So that was a great woman. All right. I have not done an interview lately, but I'm just going to warn you, there's one coming up. It's going to be an exit interview. So I'm not going to give out any details. And I probably shouldn't even promise it, but it should be coming in a couple of weeks. All right. Again, shout out to everyone who watches, or who you can watch it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Just subscribe. Forrest Price, Monday Moments. And I'm going to be uploading a lot of my daily dose. For people who don't have an Instagram account, you'll be able to watch my daily doses on my YouTube channel. So that's forthcoming. So all of that out the way. That took 3 out of my 15 minutes. So what's today's topic? Today's topic is, what sign are you? Yes, what sign are you? It is now September the 3rd. Well, at least we believe it is. And this is my birthday month. So of course, I'm getting all these, being proud that I'm a Virgo and this and that, and I've already got a couple of those. And if you're on social media, you see so many people that are so proud of their sign and this and that, and it's one of my biggest pet peeves. One of the things that just makes me cringe to all cringes when I hear it. So I know most of you know how I feel about holidays, and this is actually one today, or government one today. And actually, I tried to do a little research on Labor Day, and every time I put in labor, it would give me something having to do with pregnancy. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it because I really don't have anything against it. It's probably the only one I actually feel the government should give us. So I'm cool with that one. So, okay. What is your sign? Now, I know a lot of people are into astrology, they follow it, and there are people tattoo it to their arms, their necks, all kind of other stuff. But I have to ask, do you really even know what it means? Where it came from? Or whether it's even true at all? Now, astrology goes way back to way back. You can trace it through all of history. But like I've said many times before, we are not on a true calendar. So whenever I'm asked, what sign are you? I give the proper answer. I have no idea, and neither do you. Now that gets me in a lot of trouble, or it makes me have to explain myself, or it might get them to get the heck away from me as quickly as possible. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Leave if you won't. So, I'll give you one quick, because I loved my video last week because I basically had no notes and I just ad-libbed it, and I'm going to try and do that from now on instead of having to keep looking down at papers, except for maybe my Bible verses. So here's one line I'll read from. Astrology is the belief that the alignment of stars and planets affects every individual's mood, personality, and environment depending on when he was born. Now, that line itself, again, is not based on anything having to do with astrology. Has nothing to do with an individual's mood, personality, or if anything else. It's just the celestial turn of the earth and the sun. That's about it. It doesn't change one's mood. And I'll even get to where that even started, where we have different sayings for each day, and how, you know, you can read in the paper and you read what this day is going to come, or there's even now notation, well, it's been, where every sign tells you everything about yourself, which of course is ridiculous because you can go to any other sign and you can find just as many traits of yourself on those as well. So that alone should tell you that there's no way that's true. So here is the actual map of the celestial of the earth, its boundaries, and its solar stay. Now, under this calendar, we have 12 signs. But in actuality, there are actually 13 celestial that goes around the earth. We actually skipped one. You know why we skipped one? Because if we did it truly by what it was, Scorpio would only have 7 days. So I'll go down each one. Aries is only 25 days. Oh, again, they have it now where it's almost evenly as far as days. Most are 28 to 29 days, which is not true. Each month is different. Well, I'm sorry, each celestial cycle is different. Aries is 25 days. Taurus is 37 days. Gemini is 31 days. Cancer is only 20 days. Leo is 37 days. Virgo is 45 days. Libra is 23 days. Scorpio is 7 days. The celestial no one mentions is called Hephaestus, which is 18 days. Then we have Sagittarius, which is 32 days. Capricorn, 28 days. Aquarius, 24 days. And Pisces, which is 38 days. So, of course, to equal everything out, they made a falsehood of the days. Now, if you know time, it can easily be proven that we have no idea what day this really is, what time this really is, what year this really is, because the calendar has been changed so many times. And I've discussed this in other videos about the Gregorian calendar, about the what's the one that the Julius calendar, where they've changed dates and they've added days to other months so they can celebrate their own month, like Julius Caesar did, that King Augustus did, added more days to his month. So if you factor all that in, we are not on a true calendar. So no one could possibly know what day, time, year this really is. So no one could possibly know what sign they are. So if someone asks me, that will always be my answer. I have no idea, and neither do you. There are other holidays that actually try and get it right. They try and factor it in, like Easter. This year, Easter was on April the 1st. Let's look at the next following Easters. Next year is on April 21st. Next year, April 12th. Following year, April 4th. And the year after that, April 17th. They're at least trying to do it factually. But as far as signs, they'll keep the same dates been ever since, and they know darn well that the celestial cycle does not equal out to what it is. So, you might be one sign this, and then in about 10, 15 years, you'll be the next sign. So everything you believed in, you now got to believe under another sign. Which I think logically you could probably understand that probably is illogical to even think that way. So, I'll even go to where it started as far as people following horoscopes and listening to what other people think they are. Back in the early 1900s, there was a guy named R.H. Naylor in Great Britain, and he was an astrologist. And he used to, when babies were born, they had what it was called the natal star chart. So when famous or rich aristocrats would have a baby, he would come out and say what type of baby it was. So when Princess Margaret was born, he was not available to be there. So he wrote it in his paper that she would have a eventful life. And then after that, other ones wanted them to put it in his paper. And then it became a monthly thing, then a weekly thing. And then it became a daily thing, and then other papers started to copy what he was doing and would just make up stuff, same for each day, and people would follow what these newspapers were saying. That's where it got started. So today, there are, as far as Americans, about 26% of Americans either follow their horoscope daily or frequently, which is more than the 23% who still believe in witches, but less than the 32% who still believe in UFOs, or the 42% who believe in ghosts. And I'm not talking about the Holy Ghost. So, I'm not telling you not to believe it. I'm just telling you what factually we can prove, and we can easily see what these charts and what these sayings came from. And none has to do with the stars or celestial or anything else factual. So, if you believe it, great. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just telling you, if you ask me, you know what my answer is going to be. All right, let's go to our Bible verses. Isaiah 47:13. You are wearied with your many counsels. Let now the astrologers, those who prophesy by the stars, those who predict by the new moons, stand up and save you from what will come upon you. Let's see if that actually happened. Leviticus 19:26. You shall not eat anything with the blood, nor practice divination or soothsaying. Daniel's 1:20. As for every matter of wisdom and understanding about which the king consulted them, he found them 10 times better than all of the magicians and conjurers who were in all his realm. There you go. I will see everyone next Monday. Thank you for following me. Thank you for listening. Come up with topics. Let me know. If you want to interview, let me know. See you guys.